Hey everybody, I've got my 2004 Chevy Silverado here. I was hearing a lot of noise under the motor or the cabin and determined that it was my catalytic converter with all the noise it was making. So as we get under here on the passenger side, get under there, we look up here. Right here we have the connection. Up here towards the front, we've got the catalytic converter, which was making all the noise, and then we have another one right there. What I'm going to do is disconnect it up here, right here, take out the oxygen sensors up there, and over here, disconnect this one, drop it out, and I'm just going to replace have a whole new setup going here, two new cat converters, and that will end up being cheaper than getting one of these replaced than at the shop, and if I do both of them by myself. So I'll show you how that goes. First off, I know we're going to need 15 millimeter right here, millimeter socket right there. So I'll get at it and try and show you some more as I move along. Okay, for these oxygen sensors, what you have to do is you have to pop these little green things out. You just gotta, they've got kind of a little notch on them. Sorry, it's blurry, but if you look at it, you can figure it out on your own vehicle. I don't know why it's so blurry. And then once those come out, you can just lift this little latch up and it'll pull it out. So I went ahead and popped this up and over, so now I can just pull it out like that, and now the sensor is loose right there. So now all I need to do is get my oxygen sensor tool, or you just use a wrench or whatever, and pop that out, and one's down. That's the back one towards the truck bed, and I have my other one up here towards the front of the truck right there. So this is on the passenger side, so I'll just keep doing that again, get those two out, and then move to the driver's side. Alright, so here's my new catalytic converter set. There's one, there's two. I'm just gonna end up putting that up under my truck instead of paying to just have one replaced, which would have been about $480. This whole unit cost me $229 with free shipping. One hint though, before you start taking your stuff out, is if you can get up in here, you'll see your bolts up in here and stuff like that. You'll want to make sure you get like a penetrating oil before you start cranking on those, so you don't break any bolts. What I actually would use is this arrow coil. It's supposed to work really well. So there you go. Okay, so there's my new catalytic converter set. Obviously it's not up in the truck yet and installed because I got this frame right here that's impeding that from happening. So what I'm doing is taking these bolts out and taking this frame right here out. So I got to get these bolts right here out. These two, I've already undone those two, and then there's some up under here that I have to do. All the while, once I take these bolts out, I want to put a jack stand right here so it supports any weight so it doesn't fall down. So this is the final product. This is from the driver's side, the exhaust that I was able to stick on. You can see up in there. Got it all bolted on. I made sure to put some anti-seize on these bolts up in here. That way I don't have a have an issue later on if anything needs to ever be taken off again. And so you can kind of tell I've run my truck for a little while, so it's got some coloration going on. And there's the passenger side, goes all the way back. Some connection right there. So there you go. Hope it helped. If you have any questions, just comment and let me know. Thanks.